In the next verse, Alexander Pope is going to give examples of women who got married and who were worse off after marriage. The first woman mentioned here is Pamela. The gods, to curse Pamela with her prayers, gave the gilt coach, dappled Flanders mares, the shining robes, rich jewels, beds of state, and to complete her bliss, a fool for mate. This Pamela is actually a woman, a heroine in Samuel Richardson's novel by the name of Pamela. Pamela was a woman who was able to marry the man that she loved, but she remained poor. It seems the gods cursed her for her virtue, so she remained poor. Alexander Pope is showing that even if women married for love, they might remain poor. The other woman mentioned here is Moll Flanders, a heroine from the novel Moll Flanders by Daniel Defoe. Moll Flanders was a woman who married for money. Because she married for money, she was able to get many things that money can buy, like the gilt coach, or a coach that is very shiny and expensive. In those days, there were no cars yet. People travel by horse-drawn carriages. She has the best and richest horse-drawn carriage. Her carriage was also pulled by dappled mares. A mare is a female horse. Dappled means having two colors. It is difficult to find horses having two colors. The fact that Moll Flanders' coach was pulled by dappled mares or horses with two colors shows that the horses which are pulling her coach are very expensive. Moll Flanders also have the shining robes. She has the best clothes. She has rich jewels, beds of state, and to complete her bliss, a fool for mate. Bliss means great happiness. She may have all the things that money can buy, but she has a fool for mate. In other words, she has a fool for her husband. Because she married for money, though she got money, she was not able to have happiness. She glares in balls. Because she was rich and beautiful, when she would go to dances and balls, she glares. She makes an entrance. Everyone would look and admire her. She would sit at front boxes in shows because she has the money. But when she would look at the ring, at the wedding ring on her finger, that ring is actually a vain, unquiet, glittering, wretched thing, according to Alexander Pope. A ring represents marriage. A ring stands what a marriage is for. If a woman is happily married, the moment that she sees the ring, she would find happiness. She would smile. She would find joy as she remembers her husband. But if she has a husband that makes her unhappy, a husband that does not bring her any joy but only suffering, whenever she would look at her ring, the ring would be vain. It would appear useless. It would be unquiet. Unquiet means disturbing. Glittering means shining. It may shine, but it is a wretched thing because it would remind her of the unhappiness that she has with her husband. Pride, pomp, and state but reach her outward part. Because she is rich, she has pride, she has pomp and splendor, she has status, but all these things that money can buy, they only reach her outward part. she sighs. She sighs because she is unhappy and is no duchess at her heart. She realized that she is not the duchess or the queen of her husband's heart. Her husband had married her for money, so she is not admired or loved the way that she should. So she is unhappy. The reason why Alexander Pope gave the examples of these two women is because he wanted to prove to Miss Blount and to women that it is not such a good deal to get married.